everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we are at the beginning of a new week, so it is time to run the minion roulettes. For real, because I kept accidentally bumping it during the week. We get the kitty this week. Nice. Today, we are taking on a new class, a new crafting class, the Leatherworker. This one will allow us to make armor for all of our DPS classes, basically. Anything that's not a tank and not a magic caster. So this is exciting. Greetings and welcome to the Leatherworkers Guild. Here we produce the finest leather goods, taking care to honor the lives which were sacrificed for their creation. Our leather armor is worn by the archers and lancers of this great nation, and favored by all who prefer that their protection does not come at a cost to mobility. If you wish to place an order, I bid you visit Fenyi Fineries. If, on the other hand, you have a mind to join our guild, I should be happy to assist you. Might you be interested in becoming a leather worker? Indeed I would. Nothing would make me happier than to welcome a new initiate into our ranks. However, it is essential that you first understand the burden that every leather worker must bear. As you cannot have failed to notice, the Twelveswood is blessed with an abundance of life, and we Gridanians have long hunted the forest creatures for both nourishment and clothing. But Gridania is unlike any other place. The elementals that watch over the Twelveswood have never looked kindly on the taking of life, and those who flout their governance do so at their own peril. The elementals decreed that life not be taken without due necessity, and so the Trappers League was formed to regulate the hunting of animals. The Leatherworkers Guild was subsequently founded to manage the fair and equitable distribution of pelts. Nowadays, adventurers are a major supplier of pelts, and leather goods have become widespread, but in times past they were rare and precious. The Leatherworkers Guild has not forgotten those times. We treat leather with no less respect than the living creature whence it comes, and craft goods of the highest quality. In so doing, we honor the lives lost and minimize the need for further killing, an oft-forgotten benefit of our product's surpassing durability. Our guild is also the sole producer of the famous Fenyi brand of leather goods, the pride of Gridania. These products represent the ultimate expression of our core tenets and the transcendent technique which shaped them. Know, though, that being a guild member does not automatically make you a Fenyi artisan. You must earn the right to become one. For most of the leather workers here, having the fruit of their labors bear the Fenyi brand is yet a distant dream. Yet, that is a life which awaits you, should you choose to walk our path. Success will not be handed to you, but I guarantee that you will have the opportunity to seize it. So if you wish to make a name for yourself, and craft goods which are the envy of all, you have come to the right place. Speak to me once more if you wish to learn about the enrollment process. Honestly, for all the crap I give to Eorzea's city-states, I will say this is an ideology that I agree full-heartedly with, but we're not going to get too into that today because I don't want to start fights. I will say, I do really respect the Leatherworkers Guild for how they treat, or just generally the vibe of Gridania for how they treat wildlife and nature. Even if there are many other issues that go along with that, but the game will get into that. Have you decided to join the Leatherworkers Guild? Indeed I have. Very well, I invite you to speak with Guildmaster Jiva. She is a brilliant artisan, personally responsible for the creation of countless Fenyi products. You have doubtless heard her name before. I will note, I don't actually know what those what the last two characters at the end of Fenyi is supposed to be. It looks like eyes to me, but when I look more closely, they look more like L's. Maybe it's maybe it's capital I's? I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to just go with Fenyi for now until someone please inform me what the heck that's actually supposed to be. The Guildmaster's patterns are uniformly elegant, and with them even novice craftsmen can cut their materials with minimal waste. It is for her to decide if you are fit to join us. She can be found in the work area within. Present yourself to her and do not waver in your determination. Alright then. Jiva, I would love to join the Leatherworkers Guild. So you wish to become a leatherworker? If you've spoken with Randall, then you've been told what it means to work with leather, the weight you must carry, the responsibility you must bear. Not just to the elementals, mind you, but also to the guild. Our craftsmanship is unrivaled, and each member is expected to live up to that reputation. Once you join, there is no turning back. If you dishonor us, I shall flay you myself and make a chocobo saddle from your hide. Will you swear to uphold our traditions and be the best leatherworker you can be? Yes, please don't flay me alive. Very well, you may learn our craft within these walls, though you seem ill-equipped to do even that. I'll give you a head knife to help you on your way, but the rest is up to you. Do not presume that your association with us means your work will bear the Fenyi name. Until you prove yourself worthy, you will not be permitted to so much as touch a Fenyi product, much less craft one. Now then, if we're to continue with your initiation, you'll need to put that knife in your hand first. Talk to me when you're ready to begin. Alright, we get a whole bunch of earth and wind shards, and a head knife. Alright then, it is time to set up a new class. Put on the weathered head knife, equip our recommended gear, set up a new gear set, and let's see real quick, where are we going to put the Leatherworker? Leatherworker is going to be just above Culinarian, so we'll have to move it up a few times. Really? It ain't one of my inputs. I'm upset about that. Oh well. Jiva, I am ready to go. To gauge your potential, Guildmaster Jiva wants you to prepare a circle of leather. Well, you've passed the first test, gripping your knife by the handle and not the pointy end. Now it's time to see how well you can wield it. Make me a circle of leather. You'll need an animal skin to do so. Newcomers to our craft often imagine that they need to hunt in order to obtain their materials, but if you have the sense the gods gave a chocobo's ours, you'd realize that it's hardly the case. Osgith, over by our receptionist, sells most of the items commonly used in our craft. However, she cannot supply you with earth shards. And that's it for my advice, the rest is up to you. Once you've made the circle of leather, bring it here to be inspected. I can't say I have great expectations for your work, just see to it that you do not waste good skins. Now away with you. Alright then, let's get to crafting. Move you over there, clear out the inventory items, clear out the hotbar items we don't need. Let's go ahead and eat some food, some crafting food to get us started. What do we got? We've got Frumenty increases our CP, but we don't really have much to use CP on at the moment since we are level 1. So let's see. Craftsmanship plus 15%, max of 10. Sure, we'll eat some mint lassi. And let's get to work. So if you'll remember, I very deliberately kept all of the animal skins and basically all the other animal droppings we've been getting as we've been fighting. It saves a bit of money, we'll say, to gather the materials yourself. And given we already have 33 animal skins from just doing the main quests, we're off to a good start. Woohoo, that was so easy. Made ourselves a circle of leather, let's hand that over. Isn't the leather ready yet? Yes, it is. When you finish, bring it here to be inspected. See Osgith if you lack the necessary materials. Alright, well, I have your leather for you right here. Aye, this is indeed leather, after a fashion. Your work is amateurish in the extreme. The leather is unevenly tanned and practically unusable. Rude. But you show promise. Well, how about as much promise as the leather you haphazardly crafted? Still, it is apparent that you paid due respect to the life from which you came. Had you performed any worse, I'd have cast you out without a second thought. But you didn't, so I won't. Approach each task in earnest as you did today, and I'll continue to advise you. Yajiva's kind of one of the harsher guild masters. However, you alone are responsible for your development. This is a business we're running, and neither I nor your seniors have the time to hold your hand. Apply yourself to learning our techniques and return here when you have acquired some skills. Mayhap then I'll have an errand for you to run. Alright, we get ourselves another hempen curtain even though we have plenty of those. And we also got a bunch of animal skins on top of the ones we already got for ourselves. So let's get started on the crafting log. I made a mistake. I completely forgot to set up like my list of things we will need. So let's count real quick. We'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 pieces of leather. So we'll go ahead and just quick craft all of that, and we'll just grab more supplies as we go through. Apologies, I admit I screwed up. I fully admit I screwed up and forgot to prepare. But honestly, it's not going to take too much extra time, since we're at the beginnings of leatherworking, to figure out what we're going to need. It's mostly going to just be animal skins for leather. It's not going to be the most difficult thing in the world. But once we hit level 15, level 20, I will absolutely be on top of my game. Alright then, our leather is complete. Since we leveled up, let's make sure we have our best equipment on. Oops. And let's see. Now, why am I in blacksmithing? There we go. I must have hit some weird buttons. Alright, so for the leather callet, we just need 1 leather. I'm going to start with basic touch just to be safe. And let's see, how much progress do I make? 17! Nice! Got ourselves a leather callet. It is item level 1, so it's unlikely we're going to have anything that can find that useful. It looks like it is crafting gear. Next up, we have leather wrist guards, which also requires an animal sinew, which drops from, well, animals. So let's go ahead and craft that. Alright, leather wrist guards are made. That is another crafting material, that is another crafter piece of equipment. Next up, we need undyed hempen cloth. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 undyed hempen cloth. We can't craft those ourselves yet, so we will go ahead and buy it. And we'll stick over here because we're inevitably going to need to pick up more materials. Alright, leather duck bills are going to be more... They don't give any bonuses. They're basically worthless. Got it. But they do bump us up to level 7, and I think when we hit level 8, I will check for... when we hit level 8, I'll check for if we can wear anything new. Next up, we have leather duckbills of gathering, which gives bonuses for gatherers, so that's nice. Alright, next up we have a leather eye patch, which requires hempen yarn. We need 1. Looks like just 1, and I also see 2, 3 rubber. We'll grab both of those at the same time. 1 hempen yarn, 3 rubber. And next up we have a leather eye patch. This one's going to give us slight buff to strength and dexterity, so we... Actually, I'm pretty sure we've picked these up before from main scenario quests. Still, we're gonna craft a high quality one. Alright, level 8, let's see if we can equip anything new. Nope. Alright, fair enough. Next up, we have fingerless leather gloves, for which we need 1 bronze rivets. I could craft these myself, but I have sold off all of my raw materials for blacksmithing and armory. Alright, how many do we need? 1 bronze rivet, 2 bronze ingots. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll eventually get into a good rhythm where we're crafting all of our stuff ourselves. Alright, fingerless leather gloves. Give a slight bonus to strength and dexterity, more Disciple of War gear, so that's good. Alright, come on, please get us to level 9 soon. Next up we have leather shoes, which give a perception bonus. Nice. There we go, level 9. And we got Hasty Touch and Rapid Synthesis. I'm gonna move these over here. And next up we have Leather Culottes. Ooh, that's a pretty decent bonus. I'm pretty sure we have equipment way better than that, but eh. Alright. Let's see. 2 leather, 2 undyed hempen cloth. Next one will give us to 34, so we should be good. Just gotta hit that 150, which will require 3 or 4. Looks like 3 because we got a good. Alright, we're fine. We are starting to cut it a little close, though, so I would love to hit level 10 soon so we can start to wear better gear. Alright, leather krakows, more Disciple of War gear. Ow, are you kidding? I'm so close! That's so rude! Alright, next up we have Altered Thigh Boots, more Disciple of War gear. Let's see. Yeah, we should be good. I've almost gone through all of my animal sinew already. Oh crap! I was at 147. Okay, we still got a high quality. Tougher than leather 1. Nice. Alright, now let's make sure we have our best equipment on. Excellent. Bunch of improvement there, putting us up to item level 6. Alright, next up we have a leather choker. Ooh, we can start to make some of our own, I guess it's technically jewelry. And this will give GP plus 12 bonus. Ooh, very nice. And we're now making 19 progress per. Alright, does that leave us? Yes, we are now done with our initial crafting log. Fantastic! Then let us finish off by shoving everything into our armory chest, figuring out what we can wear, and then probably selling the rest, and anything we don't need. All of you get in there. Nope! Almost hit discard there. Oops. Okay, as we walk on over to the shops, let's see. Leatherworker already has our best gear. We'll go down. Culinarian can equip the culinarian knife. Botanist has the leather choker. Fisher has the leather choker and a couple of new items. Oh, I have a bad habit of doing that. Okay, next up, Arcanist. I didn't think we'd have anything new. Almost certainly nothing new on any of these, but good to just double check where we're at. Blacksmith is good. Armor is good. Alright then, let's go ahead and get selling then. Alright, armory chest, let's see. We've got Gladiator Paladin, which we cannot use yet because we haven't unlocked that. Marauder and Warrior, I can sell that and that and that. Brass Knuckles, we're fine. Iron Daggers, we've got some weaker ones. Ooh, that's unique and untradeable, but I believe that just came from Sastasha? So we can always pick up more if we want by doing Sastasha again. Ethereal Brass Knives, we don't need. Brass Knives, Bronze Basillards. We can go ahead and sell off the Ash Picatrix. 100 Cane. Initiate Saw, Chocobo Tail Saw, Bronze Saw. Iron Crossbeam Hammer, here we go. Any, nope, doesn't look like it. Doming Hammer, any weaker armor? Nope. Please, give me stuff to sell. Initiate Skillet, we've got 1 skillet to sell. Initiate's Hatchet, we've got several hatchets to sell. And we got a fishing rod to sell. Alright, that wasn't as effective as I was hoping. I was hoping to get rid of a bit more, but it's fine. Next up... Nah, we can't really... Oh god! What did I do? Go away. We can do secondary tools, but we can't really get rid of any of the armor or jewelry yet, which sucks. Alright, so Carpenter, leave that alone. Blacksmith, armor. Here we go, spare pliers. Ooh! I'm gonna hold on. No, I'm gonna sell those. The Spirit Bond notice, we'll get into that in due time. That'll be a little ways off. We're gonna have to hit level 20 main scenario quest, I believe, before we can do anything with that. Alright, Iron All, we'll leave B. Bronze Mortar. Here we go. Culinary Knives, we can sell some of the weaker ones. Scythe, we can sell these. And we should be good. Alright. I really wish we could start selling off some other armor, but especially the armor, but it's gonna have to be fine for now. At least until we are able to, at least we can't really sell anything until we have all the crafters or all the gatherers or all the combat classes. Because several of those I'm going to want to save for as we get into the new classes. We still have room. We have plenty of room, I think. I hope. I really hope. Anyways, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we have completed our first quest as the Leatherworker and begun learning how to craft our own armor, which is fantastic. We already crafted a leather choker, which several classes could use, and we've got a lot of new things we'll be able to craft coming up in the near future. Not sure any of them will be particularly useful for what we have yet, but we're getting there. Soon enough, we'll be making stuff that we can use on our, right now, just Rogue, but other DPS classes as well. So I will see everyone next time as we take on the Leatherworker level 5 quest.